not doing. Sorry, no upload Friday. It's final. Like, so we're at like the end of the semester right now. Well, I had to go somewhere very quickly, and also because of that, I wasn't able to upload when I got home. Well, I wasn't able to film then upload, but also it's final time. It's like the last week of the semester. For where I live, the semester ends Friday. So and a lot of people who probably watch the video, that's the same thing. So that's why, like, and then we had stuff last week. We had testing, like all the standardized testing stuff. So that's why I wasn't able to like prepare for the videos and stuff and get them out, because I got you have 3 hours of testing. Then you come home, even if that was in the morning, you come home and you're just like, you don't want to do anything, so you just don't. So we're going to talk about triple option because I already have it done. I already had it done and prepared. I did not have 3-4-4-3. That was another reason that video didn't get made. So you start with the receivers, and then the line's still the same. That's still the same. The receivers play a different role in this. They're not really pass catchers. They're just there. They'll block. It's very important that they block, especially whatever way the ball is coming to, that they block their person, because they're not usually, like, there's going to be usually a cornerback here. And I'll put that in, the cornerbacks on them. And then, let's just say it's a 4-3 for now, because, what did I put all the did I throw defenses? Did not throw defenses in on this. Alright, so then outside, middle, outside, free safety, and strong safety. I know you really can't see it. It's crappy video quality. Now you get to see it a little better. They're not really the receivers are not pass catchers, because the ball comes this way, he's blocked, and they just say whoever, I don't know who you officially have to block on all this right now, because depending on what play. If you're coming here, you have to block him because he's the read. This guy can screw up the play if he's not blocked, obviously. If he gets unblocked, now what they run out here, unless they go inside, even if they go boom, he can come over and make the play. And if it's an outside runner, obviously, because they read different people out here. So the line's a little more agile, because you may make that guard come out and hit someone. That guard, you may have the fullback go out this slot back, and you have a guard come up, because let's just say the guard comes up to get this guy, and the slot back goes out to try to get the safety coming down or something. There's usually in the read, this is triple option, so usually there's a guy left on block. This is the basic triple option play. There are two. We're going to call this option right, okay? So let's just say they're all blocking. I don't know, he'll block that and he'll block the end. Okay? Well, when the quarterback gets a snap, the fullback's job is he's going to go up the middle, right, and guard and tackle. A standard run play. The fullback does this. And let's just say the slot back. The slot back is out. Alright? He's out blocking or something, because let's just say the safety's coming down. This slot back has been going up. So right here is his first read. It depends on the play. It's usually a player, one of these two players, an edge player per se, because let's say in 4-3, if they're running a 3-4, then it would be the outside linebacker there, who's going to be on the edge there. So if they on the hand, they fake it. They're going to come. He's going to take the snap, come back and fake it to the fullback. Well, either fake it, I'll put in the belly of the fullback. If that the read player bites into the gap, the 2 gap, I think, for sure. No, 4 gap, I'm pretty sure. The quarterback takes it or pull it out. If not, it'll go to the fullback. And then the second read can be he'll read a linebacker or safety. Let's say he comes over. So who knows? He's blocking that, so he's out. So it's either this one of these two players circled. He's gonna come out. That's the first read. So he'll come out. Let's say it's a strong safety. That strong safety takes this pursuit, a straight pursuit. He'll pitch it to that slot back, and then. But if the strong safety comes out, he comes out on the play, then you're fine, obviously, and he'll keep it. So obviously, one way you can combat this is if you're running the 4-3, you tell the end, you tell your outside linebacker to take the outside gap on this side. And to take this gap, your nose take that, the tackle take that one, your end take that, your outside linebacker take that, and then you free up. So all the gaps are taken care of, kind of. You tell, because here you have that. He'll take that gap in between them, the outside linebacker, and the free safety will hold that gap down. Same thing over here. Then the middle linebacker will take that gap, and the safety will take that, and then because usually you're gonna run this to the let's say like this is the out of bounds here, and then over here is the out of bounds. You run this to the side you have more field on usually, and like the safety. That's why usually, even if he takes that gap, he's getting blocked. Let's say, so that's usually how it happens. Cause like they'll leave him unblocked. Cause what's he gonna do on a play? Unless he's a really good fast player. By the time he gets there, either that fullback, if he's blocked there, that fullback's going to be up, or the safety's going to be there. He'll be trailing the play. But even if he blocks that. Oh, dang. So that, and one thing is if it comes out here, and let's say he blocks his man, or maybe they tell him, hey, run run a post, let's just say. The instructions are, and you run like a slant cross ends to, he'll run like that route, he runs that, just for sakes. Because think about it, if you see, you're going to make that safety, that cornerback's going to run, they're open. But also when you're playing the triple option, they usually run it. So you're telling the cornerbacks, look for the run first, no matter what. So even if they don't, let's just say they play their assignment and they stay on them. That free safety may pick up here, but you're rolling this way, and he's the option player. If he stays back, you just run it, and you run right behind the slot back. Let this slot back in front of you, run right in front of him, and the receiver will know and take his man. The strong safety comes down to make a play. That's what happens. That's how these triple options can be very, very lethal. That's why you see Navy being able to do it. Now, that's why when you see like Army Navy play, it's not just like a bloodbath on one side, because one, both of them play it. Two, they show you that defense is going to be playing against it all summer. Then this one's called the midline option. So same thing. You have the receiver, the cornerback. We're going to make them same color sheets. You see tackle, guard, center, guard, tackle, quarterback, slot back here, slot back, fullback, receiver. Sometimes a player will maybe a tight end, and they may take out a receiver on like this side, put a tight end here if they want. It's all open to them. So the midline option is there's no outside play. They're trying to run through the tackles. So unlike the last one where there's a chance for the tackle play and then they're going outside immediately, what's going to happen is if you have then outside, middle, outside, we care about these two. Not really. End, nose, tackle, end. So what's going to happen is he's blocked, he's blocked, he's blocked. That's important because the fullback's going to run through this gap. Alright? So if he's blocked with his, well, the fullback's going here. The quarterback will probably go here. So he knows he's blocked. Depends on how that's, when that ball goes in that fullback, the real question is here, how this tackle, the tackle's now the player, if he bites, if he sees the fullback and he bites into the gap, very hard. He's told, wait and see. But he sees it and he bites into this gap, quarterback's going to pull out and just run it. When in this case, now the guard's probably up in the second level. This tackle probably ran a shade and then out. So you can't really defend it. You just have to tell your tackle to play conservative and don't bite on anything. Just pretty much hold a scrimmage. Not a scrimmage. Rocket toss. There's no really read on it. So the receiver, it's you just set using the fact that they've been the threat of a run up the middle. All game. It's all these plays are set up by each other because you can't just run on like the normal play. You can't just run give it always to the slot back and quarterback. You gotta run out the middle because that fullback, you have to let the quarterback sometimes take it. You can't just do all that because then they'll overplay one. Then they'll rely on one. But so this play, this slot back, he's trails. He comes out. The quarterback's not going to run this most likely. He'll fake it, and then he'll fake it this way. So that he'll fake it to the fullback who's running. Sorry, he's not running through the guard. He's running through the guard in the center. When your computer goes blank because you haven't used it in a while. Which happens on every whiteboard video. So it's fake. This is not real. This is just a diversion. He's throwing it out there. Because they see this 10 times already. They see a run off the middle by a fullback 10 times. On the 11th one, they're already moving there. And then they don't have option. Sometimes they don't have option plays. But the thing about this form is, my computer went to sleep, which is fun. Is that what ends up happening is when they pass it, which is a rarity, when they pass it, people are open. Because you're telling everyone they're running, because those teams usually are running teams. So when you look at the one option and then you don't see it, you run out, that option player, all the players are just still thinking run. Even if they have a receiver 20 yards downfield, they're thinking, okay, whatever. They may be, and the cornerback's probably playing back coverage. That's why. Come on. Oh, cool. So, that's why it's so effective to run these plays. What is going on? Triple option. That's why Navy, Army, Air Force, and Georgia Tech, who run some of it, very effective. A lot of people don't understand it. That's the reason why I decided to start with it. So a lot of people don't understand it because you seldom see it. In this day, you rarely see it, so it's harder. People are like, oh, that's a triple option. You don't see it anymore. It's not a thing. Well, you do see it, and you see aspects of it. You see, the run-pass options where they fake it and then they go out and then they are either throwing or running the quarterback too. Those are all based in triple option because it's an option play. Yes, it's not your generic, triple option play. It may be a fake to the running back. Look at the running back, see if they bite. If they don't bite, you give it to the running back. If not, you pull it back. You run a bootleg out and you throw it. Or if you tell them, hey, you see green, you run it and stuff. So it's there today. It's not the triple. It's called option, run pass options. Those, which can be very, very brutal. Because think about it, you run out, guy runs out. Sometimes that outside linebacker just like he sees you running, he'll just. There's not usually blockers out there for you. It's sometimes straight shots. Like, and this guy's been running for about 5 yards, at least zoned on you, like zoned in on you. So that's why it's a little brutal. That's why you have to have a big quarterback. It's a risk you have to take, though. They must be willing to take play, not to run that play. So, but a straight up triple option. Navy, I've seen Navy run it, and you see Navy sometimes at the 8 they run and they get a touchdown because, a disciplined team can put up a fight. But you're not focused on staying on your man and just watch holding the line of scrimmage, holding your man, waiting for the play to develop and come to you, you're gonna get beat by this play. But if you wait. Like, let's say I'm the outside linebacker. You watch your film, you see that when they play teams with the same scheme, 3-4, you're their first read, usually. Where you play as the first read, you just stay there. You don't give them any clues, making it hard. And when they choose, you make the play. Even if you free it, you have to make them make a difficult choice. And if the middle linebacker, you play this gap, your job is to play there. Either way, the middle linebacker should be able to make the play, and that's why it's so. That's why teams like disciplined teams can beat it. That's why you see Navy, and Army struggle against really good teams because a disciplined team will hold the blocks, will hold all this, and it makes it harder. But the problem is, this takes a long time to get down the field, so. All Navy needs to do is get up 2-3 scores on you, and the day's done because, you go in the second half, you're down 21 points. It's not easy to get back from that because now instead of thinking, Navy, especially if Navy gets ball back first, Navy gets that ball back, they put 12-minute drives where they go 80 yards down and stuff. So 12-minute drive is a killer. No matter what happens at the end of that, a 12-minute drive kills your defense. So, that's why they're so good. So, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys Wednesday, most likely, with the 4-3, 3-4 defense. Right now, we're doing a bunch of previews. This is the first of many. Not previews, we're discussing things. So thanks for watching.